Good morning, friends. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right with your diet, eating your veggies, avoiding junk food, maybe even counting calories, but still feeling like something's missing? Like your energy's stuck in second gear, or your joints just won't cooperate? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, scientists say 90% of seniors over 65 are missing out on 4 simple, powerful foods that could add years to their lives. Foods hiding in plain sight. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on these for longevity secrets, common mistakes, even health savvy seniors make, and the delicious, easy swaps that can turn things around. No fad diets, no deprivation. Just science-backed tweaks to help you feel stronger, sharper, and more vibrant. Let's start with the first secret most folks overlook. Secret 1. You're not eating enough protein. Yes, even if you think you are. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I have eggs for breakfast, or I eat chicken once a week. Here's the thing: after 65, your body needs more protein than you might realize to maintain muscle, keep your immune system strong, and even protect your brain. And most seniors? They're falling short by about 30%. Why does this matter? A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 65 who ate adequate protein had a 24% lower risk of frailty and a stronger grip strength, which, believe it or not, is a key predictor of longevity. But here's the kicker: many of us grew up thinking protein just meant meat. And if you're cutting back on red meat for heart health, which is smart, you might not be replacing it properly. So here's the fix. Aim for 20–30 grams of protein per meal. And no, you don't need a steak the size of your plate. Try this instead. A cup of Greek yogurt with berries at breakfast, that's 20 grams right there. A handful of almonds as a snack, or a hearty lentil soup for lunch. My neighbor Bob, who's 72, started adding a scoop of collagen peptides to his morning coffee. He says it's like giving his knees a tune-up. Secret 2. You're eating the wrong kind of fiber. Wait, fiber? Isn't that just for, well, turns out, fiber is a longevity powerhouse. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which control everything from your mood to your immune system. But here's where most seniors go wrong. They reach for brand cereals or whole grain breads and think they've checked the box. The problem? Many processed high-fiber foods are loaded with added sugars or lack the variety of fibers your gut craves. A study in the American Heart Association Journal found that seniors who ate diverse fibers from fruits, veggies, nuts, and legumes had lower inflammation and better heart health. So let's make this simple. Swap that bran muffin for a handful of raspberries. They're packed with fiber. Trade white rice for quinoa or barley. And here's a trick my Aunt Margaret swears by. Keep a container of pre-cooked beans in your fridge. Toss them into soups, salads, or even scrambled eggs. She's 78, still volunteers at the food bank twice a week, and credits her energy to what she calls her bean habit. We talked about protein and fiber, those quiet heroes hiding in your pantry. We're diving into 2 secrets that might just surprise you. One's a spice your grandma probably swore by, and the other, well, let's just say it's lurking in places you'd never expect. Secret 3. You're missing out on the spice that fights aging at the cellular level. Meet turmeric. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just for curry? But hold on to your aprons. This bright yellow spice contains curcumin, a compound so powerful, Harvard researchers called it the future of anti-aging. Studies show it reduces inflammation linked to arthritis, heart disease, and even memory loss. But here's the catch: 90% of seniors aren't using it right. See, curcumin is shy. It needs a little help to get absorbed into your body. That's where black pepper and healthy fats come in. They're like curcumin's best friends. So here's the fix. Next time you cook, add a pinch of turmeric and a crack of black pepper to soups, scrambled eggs, or even your morning oatmeal. Drizzle it with olive oil or coconut milk, and boom, you've just turned a simple meal into a longevity elixir. My friend Rosa, who's 81, Mixes turmeric into her mashed potatoes. My knees haven't felt this good since line dancing in the 70s, she laughs. And science backs her up. A 2023 study in nutrients found seniors who ate turmeric regularly had 40% less joint pain and better mobility. Not bad for a $3 spice jar, right? Secret 4 is trickier because it's hiding in plain sight. Meet the silent killer in your pantry, added sugars and refined carbs. And before you say, I don't eat sweets, hear me out. Sugar isn't just in cookies. It's in your ketchup, your healthy granola bars, even your whole grain bread. And for seniors, it's a double whammy. As we age, our bodies process sugar less efficiently, spiking blood sugar and accelerating aging. But here's the good news. You don't need to ban sugar, just outsmart it. Start by reading labels. Look for words like cane syrup, dextrose, or anything ending in O's. Then make simple swaps. Trade sugary yogurt for plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries. Choose pasta sauce with no added sugar. Yes, it exists. And my favorite trick, use cinnamon or vanilla extract to sweeten oatmeal instead of sugar. It's like fooling your taste buds into happiness. Take it from Ray, a viewer who wrote to me last month. He swapped his afternoon soda for sparkling water with a splash of pomegranate juice, and noticed his energy skyrocketed. I thought I needed the sugar rush, he said. Turns out, I just needed better fuel. Now, I'll be honest. These changes might feel strange at first. Maybe you've used the same pasta sauce for 20 years. Or maybe turmeric smells, well, earthy. But here's the thing. Small shifts add up. Start with one meal. Try turmeric in your soup tonight. Check the label on your bread tomorrow. Your body's resilience will surprise you. Think of it this way. Every time you choose an anti-inflammatory spice or skip that hidden sugar, you're giving your cells a standing ovation. You're telling your body, I've got you. And science says that's exactly how centenarians in blue zones eat. No deprivation, just intention. Now, I promised we'd wrap up with all 4 secrets, but here's the truth. Nutrition is just part of the longevity puzzle. What you eat matters, but so does how you eat. Are you rushing through meals, eating alone, stressing over every bite? Next time, we'll dive into the hidden habits that turn food into medicine. Think meal timing, mindful eating, and the surprising connection between your social life and your metabolism. But for now, why not open your spice cabinet and have a little fun? Your taste buds and your cells will thank you. There's a saying in Sardinia, Italy, one of the world's blue zones, where people live to 100 regularly. A tavola non si invecchia. At the table, you don't grow old. And that brings us to the final, and maybe most joyful, longevity secrets most seniors miss. It's not just what you eat, but how and when you eat. Let's dig in. Secret 5. Your meal timing is throwing your body off track. Ever skip breakfast because you're just not hungry? Or snack late at night while watching TV? Here's the problem. As we age, our metabolism slows, and our bodies crave consistency. Irregular eating times confuse your internal clock, leading to poor digestion, blood sugar spikes, and even messed up sleep. But here's the fix. Try eating your meals at roughly the same time every day. A study in cell metabolism found that seniors who ate within a 12-hour window had better blood sugar control and improved energy. And breakfast? Don't skip it even if it's just a hard-boiled egg and a slice of avocado toast. Your liver and brain need that morning fuel. Take Gloria, 76-year-old from Arizona. She started eating her largest meal at noon instead of p.m. I used to blame my aches on aging, she says. Turns out, I was just eating dinner too late. Within weeks, her heartburn vanished, and she slept like a teenager. Secret 6. You're eating too fast and missing the magic. Let's talk mindful eating. When was the last time you truly tasted your food? Rushed meals stress your digestive system and make you overeat without realizing it. But slowing down? That's where the joy and health benefits kick in. Here's how to start. Put your fork down between bites. Take a breath. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors. A Harvard study found that mindful eaters absorb nutrients better and feel more satisfied with smaller portions. And bonus, it turns eating from a chore into a celebration. My Uncle Joe, 85, calls this his meditation meal. He eats one lunch a week in total silence, focusing on each bite. It's like rediscovering food, he says. Plus, my digestion's never been happier. Secret 7. You're underestimating the power of a shared meal. Here's the truth scientists won't tell you. Loneliness can shave years off your life. But sharing a meal? It's medicine. Studies show seniors who eat with others have lower rates of depression, better appetite, and even stronger immune systems. So, invite a neighbor over for soup. Join a community potluck, or FaceTime your grandkids during dinner. As Blue Zone centenarians prove, connection is the secret sauce to longevity. Let's tie this all together. Longevity isn't about perfection, it's about small, joyful choices. Eat enough protein to keep your muscles singing. Choose fiber that loves your gut back. Spice up your life with turmeric. Ditch hidden sugars. Honor your body's rhythm. Savor each bite. And share the table with someone who makes your soul light up. Now, I'll leave you with this. You don't need to overhaul your life today. Start with one change. Maybe swap your afternoon cookie for a handful of almonds. Or call a friend to share tomorrow's lunch. Every tiny step counts. And if you've already tried some of these, tell us in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, aging isn't about decline, it's about rewriting the rules. Here's to eating well, laughing often, and living every day like it's a gift. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss our tips for thriving at any age. Now, go on, your best chapter starts today.